self-doubt. And to be honest, it has never brought me down. No, 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 no. I'm really glad I'm not walking around believing my inflated ape brain figured it out. And suddenly you realize that everything you ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize, 'cause everything I ever thought I was made me cry. Like and I'm really glad I don't take part in your big search for who you are. And I don't care that I sound arrogant, but knowing who you are is just for amateurs. And suddenly you realize, yeah, that everything you ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize. Oh, still everything you ever thought you were made me cry. To be honest, it made me wanna die inside. And I'm sure I did, but just a little bit. And suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize, 'cause everything I ever thought I was made me cry. Yeah, and suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize. Still everything you ever thought you were made me cry.
Hey, everybody. Long time no see. How are you doing? I haven't streamed in a couple days, but I've still been online, active, just in other ways. So we're here. We're going to take a look at Foodie Beauty's latest two videos. Then we're going to take a look at Crystal Barbie Station, aka I have no idea what she calls herself now. Probably still Crystal Barbie Station, right? Or she's something else. Well, it seems Grandpa I was listening into Marty, and it seems Grandpa is in the hospital, so he's not doing too well. Well, that's exactly what happens when you neglect your grandparent and you have them sleep in their SUV while you sleep in a bed in a house. And now I don't know what's gonna happen to Grandpa, but I'm not even sure if it's a minor or severe problem. But if he's hospitalized, I guess it is pretty severe. He does have compounding health issues. One of them having lung issues. What else does he have? Doesn't he have some sort of like I don't know? Um, there's just been a lot. Crystal has been jumping like a kangaroo. Well, she posted, I think, almost like what 23 hours ago, taking the city bus in Detroit to Starbucks restaurant for my 36th birthday. Wasn't that like in November? So why is she uploading old stuff? But people have told me she actually likes to do this a lot. She likes to upload old stuff. So We are gonna take. Yeah, he does have diabetes. Thank you, Nikki D. What's up, her world? Long time, people. Long time. I don't even know if I might stick with StreamYard from now on because StreamYards is actually pretty expensive. I guess I can go with Restream, which is like 16 bucks a month rather than StreamYard. And maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll look into Restream because there's a lot of stuff I had to buy at the start of this year to help me, such as a new workstation for videos as well as audio stuff. Because to really create good videos, you gotta have a lot of things on point, such as your audio and your video, and then you gotta do a lot of After Effects. So I do have Adobe After Effects, I do have Premiere, I do have Photoshop. I have many things that I've been using to get my thumbnails on point, my audio on point, many, many, many things. Cypher, what's up? Vouchin, Random Fish, Mons, Marie, Antonio, Harwell, Hella, Groceries, or Goody. What's going on? Vanny Joe, Mrs. J, welcome, Marie. And who else do we have in here? Nikki D, did I say hello? Target Talks, what's going on? Welcome, Random Fish. Thanks for hanging out with me at other places, Random Fish. I do appreciate you. All right, so let's get into this. This is called How Am I Staying Binge Free in a Huge Grocery Haul? We also got to talk about Salah. I did make a video on Monty After Dark, really giving my thoughts that maybe it would be best if Salah actually comes back and, just pushes through it because it seems a lot of people in this niche come and go. Like I've seen so much people come and go in my short time. Well, I guess it's not really that short anymore. I've been around since 2021. Like in another 2 months, it's gonna be 3 years. I can't believe it. I really started doing this March 2021, and now it's January 2024. Imagine that. Why did why did who lose that? Skinny lose what? What happened? Oh, did y'all hear about Skinny Queen loses monetization? Sus BX makes me sad for her. A lot of people I know for a fact. I don't know what is up with this niche, but a lot of people will complain and report your videos just because they don't like your opinion. It's like you can't give your opinion without somebody having a problem with you giving your opinion, even though you're not trying to harm somebody. You're not trying to cause trouble. It's just somebody's opinion. Agree with it or not. Like, what's the issue? But yeah, there is an issue with YouTube. It's affected some of my other channels where I've had to repeatedly ask to be monetized or have to appeal for monetization because it seems YouTube's having this thing where their algorithm is really picking up on when certain things are being replayed over and over and over again. So it's becoming an issue. But we shall see. She lost monetization for terms of service, but TOS seems like BS. It was something about posting links to other channels. Really? I have no idea. What's up with SJam Highlight Groceries? The last time I heard about SJam was his Niagara Falls stream, which I'm very familiar with Niagara Falls. I actually wanted to do a stream last night on it because I would tell you all about Niagara Falls and where he was heading, Clifton Hill, the Butterfly Conservatory, where the ship is actually still lodged in between rocks, just like a couple hundred meters from the actual falls, Niagara Falls. There's like so much things that I saw in his drive around video that I'm like, oh my god, I know where that is. I used to go to Niagara Falls quite regularly, like maybe once or twice a week. So I thought it would be interesting to talk about that while observing SJam's videos. Maybe I will. All right. So Nikki D says, read my comment. He was incoherent, blackout, drunk, couldn't understand shit. He said it was scary. I did see that where it seemed like he was kind of sleeping or something. I didn't really get much into it because I was doing other things. How can live streams be reused? Well, the algorithm seems to be picking up on if Foodie Beauty's footage keeps getting used over and over and over again, the algorithm is picking up on that. And I think when you go over a certain percentage, like you have the potential of getting demonetized. Like, how much people have we seen get demonetized already in this niche? Like, Perfectly Imperfect got demonetized. Barbecue Chicken. Who else? Breezy got demonetized. No Skinny Queen. At any moment in time, I can actually get demonetized myself because I think what's been propping me up is I've been doing videos in tandem with my live streams, but this channel is now dedicated to live streams while my After Dark is more videos. So hey, Eden, that what's up? What happened with Cowboy Dog? Highlight Grossi says, "Lol, can you imagine if there was an actual fire in the hotel? He didn't get that the elevator was off during the alarm. He didn't even try to find it. Yeah, you gotta do better. Because once you hear an alarm, you're supposed to leave, use the stairs in an orderly fashion, not just hang out, hang around, and goof off. You can't be doing that sort of stuff. What's up, Poetic Justice? What's going on? So, Cowboy Dog got demonetized. I did see that Cowboy Dog's live streams were gone. For some reason, they were up, but then a certain channel decided to make a stream about them yesterday. And I don't know what that is. All I can say is everybody has their opinion. I typically just stay in my own lane. All right, sorry about that, people. My internet went down. Let me share my screen again. We're gonna get straight into this. Give me a moment. I'm gonna have to do something about those couple minutes I was off. All right, so let's go. Foodie Beauty, binge free and huge grocery haul. Let's go.
Ever get tired of the view from our bedroom window? Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So, I'm a little hyper. I'm feeling a lot better today. I got some good sleep last night and like probably about 12 hours. So, I'm feeling a lot better and my sciatica's kind of in remission, whatever you call it. So, I thought in this video I would just kind of tell you a bit about how I've been eating to keep from binge eating, which I've been successfully binge free since coming home. And
Sure.
also, I'm going to do a grocery haul
Binge free since coming home, but yet we saw her eat a lot of shrimp. Okay.
to show you,
Sure.
stock up on things that I plan on using to make healthy meals. So basically, I have done a lot of research in the past when it comes to recovering from binge
I'm
eating
good,
disorder,
Beaker.
and
How are you?
mainly I would watch videos. I read a couple of books. I read the Binge Code. There's Brain Over Binge. There's different books out there and literature and videos of people who have overcome their binge eating, and a lot of them have come up with a kind of food diary or food plan throughout the day, and a lot of it involves eating every few hours, so that you don't get that hunger creeping in where your mind starts going to those cravings, and that autopilot kicks in and you just want to eat everything in sight. So, and the key, I found too, a lot of the time that I saw like similarities between these people.
Totally. That meal that she ate before was binge worthy. Part of the foodie beauty cycle. We're back into it where she'll binge, deny that she binged, and we'll talk about what she's going to do to turn her life around. It's just the same shit, just a different day.
In recovery was that a lot of them would eat very substantial little mini meals, so something that has a bit of every food group and so on and so forth. So, what I'm trying to do is prepare meals, not skipping meals, but preparing meals that are satisfying, healthy, and have a bit of everything in them to satisfy pretty much every single craving that will come up, and try to trigger me into binge
True,
eating.
Nikki.
So, as you're going to see, things like for breakfast, like I know I always say I have like a love hate relationship with eggs, but the truth is, they do keep me full pretty long enough,
Some
anyways,
meals.
to get to lunch. So you're gonna see things that I eat.
Typical, typical. Hey, I gotta say this. Did you guys know I was actually featured on Oompaville? I didn't know that until somebody pointed it out that um, Oompa even called me Monty. He's like, and Monty here. Remember that poll I did? Who's gonna shave Foodie Beauty's fupa? This was like over a year ago. I think like May 2022. And then it was featured on Oompaville. I was like, holy crap. How was I featured? He did a video on Foodie Beauty and this whole niche that she has where people make videos and live streams about her. You don't know who Oompaville is? Bouchin is only one of the biggest creators on YouTube. Holy crap. Okay, I guess I might have to play some of that. Like, holy crap, come on.
And I'm not perfect yet. This is, very new for me, and I'm trying to not diet, not adopt a restrictive diet because that will just not last. Any diet I've tried to do, just I end up just binging double time. So I'm trying to make this like a lifestyle change.
You know what? I don't even want to listen to Foodie Beauty right now because it's literally the same rant. If you've been here for a couple months, Foodie Beauty is literally gonna talk about the same thing over and over and over again. Like, please just stop. It's like the same crap. Okay, let me show you some of Oompaville. Okay, let me put it up because this is actually pretty hilarious. And since, I have my small little crew of people here that I do appreciate so much that I'm gonna put on. Okay, so here's Oompaville. Here is the video. So this video got 1.9 million views, right? Let me put it on the screen. Yeah. So this is the video. I should F11 this. Okay, let me take this away and let me take this away. See, this is the video, 1.9 million views a year ago, right? And then it was called Mukbangers Are Unhinged. And he has me playing. And I was like, why didn't I know about this like a year ago? Like Oompaville has 4.9 million subscribers and he's playing me. And then this is the one where I talk about okay, you know what? Let's play it. Let's play it. Let's play it a little bit. This is the one where I talk about her shaving her fupa. Oompa's like freaking hilarious. Let's go.
Same for. So this is the guy that they called the monkey and invited him over for banana. And he's reacting to her live stream while he's live. And he's theorizing that she's about to go on a date with this guy who just... It's
Nasty
the whole
Nads.
fucking thing is insane, dude. And this guy's making a banana.
Okay. There's more. There's more to it. So he goes on where I do this whole thing where we talk about where is it? It's right here. It's right here. Yes, this is the part. This is the part. Oh, I love this part. This is good. This is good. I like this one. Let's go.
My boy Monty also had a poll on his live stream to guess who shaved her fupa, which he apparently talks about.
So let me
get
close
it.
the poll. Who shaved her fupa? Most people think it's Netter.
That's right. Who shaved her fupa? Who shaved her fucking fupa, dude? Shaving fupa.
It was Nasty Nads. Nasty Nads. Remember when Nasty Nads called me a monkey? Like, when was that? Like 2021, 2022? And that's what the reference was. Like, he was saying that Nads was calling me a monkey, which he did. Remember, guys? He called me a monkey, wanted me to get a banana, and people were completely offended. That's what Oompa was talking about. But I can't believe that I was featured, and I was like, damn, okay, cool.
Healthy lifestyle change. And right now I'm down 10 pounds so far.
What's up, Jay
I will do
Herod?
another weigh in the future. But I'm also looking at non-scale victories. Just like not binge eating is like a huge thing for me. I can't tell you the amount of willpower it takes to not give into a binge. And
I
that for
should
me
vouch
makes me
in.
feel confident. It makes me wake up every day happier and more confident to start the day and go through another day binge free. So I want my channel to be meaningful to people who are going through similar things that I am. I don't want my channel to be negative anymore. I don't want it to be trivial. I don't
There we
want it
go
to
again.
just be, you know, that kind of thing. I want it to like, I
My opinion still remains the same. She should put shitty Nads not well, maybe not him. Shitty Salah the poop man on. Get some views, get some money, get out of this. You vaguely remember all of this? Yeah. Random fish. I did not see that Umpaville did a video on this and it was included. You should have totally told me, Random.
I want it. I want to go in the direction of something kind of meaningful and try my best, to help people.
Something we missed.
And I have a long way to go, I know, but I have to start somewhere. This is probably about the 500th restart I've done on my channel, and I don't mean like being a super inspiration to people in the sense that, I'm not very successful at what I'm trying to do. So one day, inshallah, I will be. But in the meantime, if you're a person going through these things, and if my videos can just even help you feel less lonely, because I find that, eating disorders and issues with food are very lonely, and that doesn't help as well. So we can all be in this together. We can all support each other. And yeah, so that's my ultimate goal with everything. I just want to kind of mix that with some cooking, maybe some mukbangs of just what I'm.
I could swear Foodie Beauty does this intentionally. And she does. She does do this intentional where she just makes up a lot of crap. This is literally word salad for hundreds. This is what, word salad 500? Word salad 501. She just says something. She's gonna plan. She's gonna bake. She's gonna cook. She's gonna do better. She's gonna lose weight. She's gonna keep losing weight. And watch out, everybody. Don't need Salah on the channel anymore. Rest in peace, the couple's channel. We won't see him around. He's embarrassed. Well, didn't he actually think that maybe what would happen if he messages Abizer and all his messages get out there? Like, you would think he would kind of figure that out. Like, what would be his exit strategy? Get it? Exit strategy? Because, when you eat, things exit.
Eating and cooking and blah, blah, blah. Stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm feeling kind of hyper, as you can see. All right, so let's get into just a few things that I like, sample meals that I've eaten today that have kept me pretty satiated, I would say.
All right, let's see.
I find foods that have a lot of like mixing protein and fiber.
Actually, that might be right, Vouchin. You think family stepped in and told him no more, not to be on camera? Maybe people, you know what? I shouldn't even say maybe. I know that his dad got the pictures from the exposés on him by K Bella. Guaranteed people were sending his dad, and his dad probably maybe did give him a talking to. Who knows?
Is like, you're going to be full for a long time. So, beans and whole wheat rice or stuff like that. With like a piece of chicken. I'm still full from my lunch, and I still am allowed. I'm still allowing myself another meal before I cut myself off and let my body just digest what I have for the day. Basically, I'm trying to eat within a window like the diabetic doctor here suggested. So, eat breakfast in the morning when I get up pretty early, and then finish eating no later. He said no later than 8, but I'll probably eat around 7. So,
Cool. So we're listening to the doctor again because the first and second and third times we weren't. When the doctor said no red meat, she still kept on eating. The doctor said something else that I forgot that she was doing. Was it the eggs? The doctor said no eggs because at this moment in time it was bad for her and she kept on just doing it.
that's because I don't want to eat if I'm not like even a little bit hungry, and my lunch was pretty hefty. So, but even that is, eating these well-rounded meals, three rounded meals a day. I heard a saying once, it made me laugh. 3 square meals make round people, or something like that. I don't know. But eating these 3 square meals a day is still a huge improvement over
Sure.
what I would just binge out on at nighttime or whatever, you know. So um, yeah, so that's my plan. So all in all, I'm just focusing on being binge free, because that is the thing that has mostly been very detrimental to my health, is that overconsumption of, you know, multiple calories at once, probably thousands of calories at once. So, and in order to do that, my method is learning from the experience of others, and also doing what they do and eating frequent meals throughout the day to avoid binges. So, all right, I'll show you what I ate now.
Miss Connie says you should be embarrassed, but be a man and go live and face the consequences. I have the same thoughts. I can understand other people where there's like, you know what, maybe she should have him off camera and whatnot. But I feel if he did something, just, you know, face the consequences and move on from it. He's going to get clowned for a while. Staying away is not going to, you know, make the clowning die down. People are just going to wait. People are going to remember this 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now. Miss Connie, I agree with you. Just go live, face the consequences, get the views from it. People are gonna clown.
And then I'll show you my grocery haul. Yella. Okay, that can't be right. I'm going to take it one more time.
8.5.
That's crazy low.
Pretty.
Okay, wow. That is pretty low. The screen cracked a bit, but I don't know if that would make a difference. I guess I'll see as the day goes
I
on.
guess she considered that low. I mean, that is low for her. Remember, she was like in the 20s. Can anybody remember what was her highest for millimoles per liter? I cannot remember for the life of me right now. But considering what she was before, and you know, that kind of put a fire underneath her butt. pardon my poor choice of words there.
Which is weird because I've missed a bit of my medication, but I have been fasting, so that could be why. I've been fasting for like 14 hours. I don't know. We'll see.
Facts, Earl.
So I started off
think so.
with this bowl of strawberries. I ate about half of them and put the rest
Epic
in the
Gold.
refrigerator.
It's all good. Why does she do that? To show us like a full bowl of stuff and then says that she ate half and put the rest. We know you can't control yourself, Foodie. Come on now, you're not gonna eat half. That's kind of like putting a bag of chips. Like strawberries are actually pretty yummy. It's like putting a bag of chips in front of her and then she tells you, "Oh yeah, I just ate half a bag of chips and just put the rest away." I'm like, Foodie, you're impulsive. Come on.
I then had some cherry tomatoes with a bit of black pepper, 2 eggs with a cheese slice, and 1 pita. It was very good and satisfying for breakfast. I then made for lunch some baked chicken thighs that I seasoned and marinated the night before. I had 2 of those with the skin removed, and I had some spinach rice and some baked beans in tomato sauce. All right, so this is my final meal of the evening. So
Wait a second. What did she have? I mean, she's still doing rice. Does anybody know, is this supposed to be okay if you're like that kind of diabetic? Because there's rice and there is what is that mixed in with what seems to be chicken? Look, there's bread. Like, I would not be eating any of that bread. Like, what doesn't she understand that she's a diabetic and things ain't gonna go well for her because of all these carbs? Yeah, like, look at this. I would not be eating this if I was in her position.
I didn't really feel like, taking out pots and pans that I just cleaned and cooking again. So I just made some tuna. This is 1 tablespoon of light mayo, some dill flakes, pepper, and no salt because it's canned fish, which has sodium. 1 pita and a salad. I know it looks like a lot of dressing, but it is about 2 to 3 tablespoons. I'm gonna have to try to cut back. Normally I put like almost half the bottle, so 3 tablespoons, Might seem like a lot, but it's still not that much for me. And so cucumber, 1 green pepper, some tomatoes, lettuce, and a little sprinkle of cheese, and some French dressing. And I've been drinking water the whole day, nothing else.
Water from a bottle. Oh, by the way, people, I just saw a new article on bottled water, and they're saying that those microplastics are a lot more than scientists originally thought that was seeping into the water in bottled water. So I forgot how much times more those microparticles are, but they actually recommend that people just drink tap water, which I was like, wow, okay, because they don't really understand or know the long term effects because they haven't done the research for that long on what these microplastics are doing to our body. But a lot of scientists do feel that these microplastics are contributing to the increase in cancer that we see as a whole in the population of the entire world. So there you go.
Carol, are you helping with the groceries? Yeah.
Aw, Julia.
All right, so here is the first load of groceries here. And we have another one coming in a few hours. But here we go. So I'm going to start at the front and then get up and show you the rest after. So we have
Yes, peep the cookies, the Cadbury cookies with what is that? Milk chocolate. Okay, we already know who that is for. Then we got 2 jars of peanut butter. What else is there? Like, why does she do this to herself? You got some table salt. You got some shredded cheddar cheese. Some grated mozzarella. We got some lean meat over here. We got some cucumbers. Is that potatoes?
have like a bunch of salt because it was super, super cheap. So whenever something's on sale, we just stock up. And yeah, so we have lots of cheese. This was also on sale. Shredded cheddar, shredded mozzarella, shredded Kashkaval cheese. I don't know how to describe what this tastes like.
Oh,
It's a stretchy cheese, kind of like matzah, but
So you need 3 different cheeses. Okay. Okay, so it's 0.825 is shredded Kashkaval cheese. I guess that's a pretty good price for that bag. But is that gonna be good for her? The Cadbury cookies are fire. The Cadbury cookies are fire, but it shouldn't be for her.
it's really good. We have some cauliflower, 2 heads. Each head was like 75 cents. So cheap. I'm gonna make a cauliflower carrot cheddar soup. It's gonna be so good. Some lettuce here, a few heads. We have some Egyptian sweet potatoes, some carrots, oranges, cucumbers. Look how nice this produce looks. 2 kilos of cucumbers.
And she never uses those. Where the hell are those going when you got all those cucumbers and cauliflower and then we never see her use it, but she's consistently buying it because it's cheap, so it has to be going somewhere.
And we have some of these little condensed milk things that my husband likes in tea. So we have some smooth peanut butter, some tomatoes. These Cadbury cookies are not for me.
Seriously, they're not for her. To Omar Salad's son, really, the Abu Omar thing's coming up again? What is that? It says something burger. What is in that purple packaging to the far left?
I like these cheddar slices in eggs.
Beaker, seriously, you're saying the cucumbers are for Salah as his toys. You better put some coconut oil on that, as that's going in dry. Never go in dry, people. Never go in dry.
Or on ground beef, which I forgot to mention. I have about 500 grams of Kuwaiti minced beef. Okay, so we have some nice looking tomatoes,
A lot of tomatoes.
oranges, navel oranges, tangerines. These
All
are
right, we got It Ain't That. Remember, for 22 months, it's her anniversary month, and all that shit will spoil, and she don't have no husband. All that is for her and the maid. Whoever it is I guess is eating better than her because she be eating cookies and all types of stuff that's gonna clog her arteries and make her even more sick. While whoever's getting these tomatoes, cucumbers, oranges, and whatnot,
okay.
good for
So
them.
we have some
You gonna lube them cucumbers with tahini? Anybody ever had cucumbers with tahini here? Not the way that her world's suggesting, though.
nice looking tomatoes, oranges, navel oranges, tangerines. These are microwavable containers. Some white potatoes, some frozen paratha, which is like an Indian bread. It's so good. And then we have these peppers. Look how amazing these are. They smell delicious. Probably mixed stuffed peppers. This whole bag is the equivalent of $1 US. Can you imagine? So
That's a good
yeah.
deal for those peppers.
So I'll put the price of this first load.
Seriously, if Foodie Beauty actually ate healthy, she would eat for cheap. Like the cauliflowers, the peppers, the cucumbers, the potatoes, the little tomatoes, the bigger tomatoes, the strawberries, the oranges, tangerines, carrots, cabbages. They are the equivalent of what, like a couple bucks. So I'd be making salads. I'd be, eating a lot of fruit. Yeah, it's cheap. You would clip mad coupons. The whole couponing thing in the States, we don't really have that here in Canada. We might save a couple bucks, but the extreme couponing was so crazy where you could have like a whole cart of groceries. And I've seen where the store owes people money. I'm like, there's no way that's not happening in Canada. You guys have it good over there in the States with that extreme couponing stuff. Not here though. But still, with Foodie Beauty, a couple bucks, she can eat well for a week, every week, if she ate healthy, but she's not gonna eat healthy. So there you go. Somebody's eating healthy though.
Somewhere around here, so you can have an idea in the exchange as well. I'll try to do that. So yeah, time to get cooking. And I'll be sure to do more cooking videos with a lot of these ingredients. So anyways, that's the first batch. All right. I don't know where I'm going to put all of this food. And this is my least favorite part of doing groceries, is putting everything away and organizing it.
Exactly,
All right.
Nikki.
So this is not very organized at all.
All right. Highlight Grocery says no, Monty's not like that now. Good prices are terrible even with the coupons. I guess so. Food prices are just skyrocketing everywhere.
But we have some bread, some pita bread, which is pretty staple around here. Most households in the Middle East. I have some whole durum wheat flour. It's pretty dark, but whole wheat pasta is a lot healthier than the white stuff. And we have some 2 packs of halloumi. We have some butter. I don't know why. We just got deli butter, whatever. Then we have a whole bunch of like cheese. This is Egyptian Istanbuli cheese. It's a
How much cheese does she need? She already has 3 bags of cheese. Now she has this. Let me Google something for a second here. Okay, it does say like cheese can be included as part of a healthy, balanced diet if you have diabetes. However, people with diabetes should opt for cheeses that are low in saturated fat and sodium while high in protein. Okay, so if the cheese is high in protein, low in saturated fat and sodium, then that's great. If they're not, which I'm guessing some of these cheeses that she has are not, then she is actually negatively affecting herself because she just loves cheese.
soft cheese. It's really good. And
Why do you need so much?
this is domati cheese. Never had that one. So then here we have some Turkish labna, some laban, which is like a milk drink, yogurt drink, kind of. We have some olive oil, We have some salad dressing. French is my favorite. Some roasted strips. Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna find that out. Pickled hobbits. They don't even grow vegetables and fruits in the desert. It's all imported. How are they getting it so cheap? I wonder as well. Maybe I should do a slight Google search. All that cheese is foreplay. Gotta get the bowels ready.
Have to keep in mind
Yikes.
I don't live by myself, so a lot of not a lot, but so some of these things are going to be for my husband, not only for me, and these are one of them. We have 2 packs of frozen chicken thighs. These are really good. We have some frozen french fries. We have some yogurts, vinegar, white vinegar,
Okay,
6 bottles of
yogurts.
mixed berry juice.
Really, 6 bottles of mixed berry juice? How about drinking some water? That's way too sweet. Now, of course, she has her full cream because she loves her coffees.
Lemons. We have some white onions and garlic. Some milk. 4 packs of milk. Some bran bread. Some apples. Some chicken noodle soup, Maggi soup. It's a box of it. 2 things of frozen
Buddha.
mixed vegetables. Some onion powder. Some Parmesan cheese. Can of mushrooms.
Maybe Sala and Foodie Beauty are doing some I don't know, booty play, some brown play. Remember what cheese used to do? Remember how baby used to tell her to stop eating so much cheese because then she'd be Dutch ovening the bedroom at nighttime, just like farting all the way in her sleep? Why is there so much cheese now? Makes you
Tuna.
think.
Nutella. Not for me.
Sure.
White
sure
fish.
Not.
Whole wheat flour, because I want to make my favorite pot pie, but with whole wheat crust, olive oil crust.
I remember that. Remember she had to go to the hospital as she was blocked up after eating too much cheese. Yes.
These, I don't know what they are. They're for my husband. Laundry detergent and fabric softener. 2 pineapples. Huge thing of mayo. We have some yellow mustard. I love it. We have some chicken curry, noodles, and some cabbage. Yes. So
Did Salah really hit the jackpot? I guess so. I guess if they start doing what they're supposed to be doing or he wants her to do, he hit the jackpot.
the total for this one, I'll put it up there in different currencies, and then the total for everything for both hauls was, I'll put that here somewhere because I don't know what it is while I'm talking.
All right, so it's 55 KD, which is 182 US dollars, and then the other haul is 75 KD, which is 248 US dollars. I guess that's okay. But if she just really stacked up on the fruits and veggies, it would be a lot less, right? Yeah, the haul is silly. Well, yeah, I think there's a lot more to this haul. As usual, a lot of people would agree. They're like, she probably does have a lot of cookies and stuff. Remember, she used to get all those candies and would say it was for guests as if we're just dumb. We know that the cookies are for her. We know that the Nutella is for her. She loves Nutella. Like, why would she not think just because she wants to lie that we don't know it's for her?
Talking to you guys right now. If you hear my cat playing in the bags, that's her favorite part of groceries. So yeah, now comes the fun part, putting everything away. But, you know, I guess the benefit of that is everything will be restocked and I can do some cooking videos for you guys, inshallah. So I hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
All right, so that is it for the first video. I'm gonna go backwards. She did have the shrimp seafood mukbang. I did not see this. I thought she would release 2 videos in a day, and she actually did release 2 videos in a day. Yeah, I knew she was gonna do something like that. It's all good, Marie. Welcome back. So, Pickle Hub is you spent $100 yesterday on some apples, pears, and bread. Yeah, like food prices are just so much. Is she trying to eat herself to death? I think she just doesn't care. I think she'd rather just eat whatever she feels like eating and consequences be damned until the consequences really get serious. And then she's like, oh crap, I better take this seriously. Then she might for a day or two or three, then she won't. So here we go. This was from earlier today, very early this morning, actually. I haven't seen it. So let's go.
Well, hello, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so hungry. No, 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 no.
You stay under the table. Good girl. Stay, stay.
I'm having some. I'm having
Look at all that
a
shrimp.
pretty big meal. I'm really hungry.
Look at all that rice. Look at everything. And what did she say? This was recorded before my weigh-in. So yes, I still lost weight even though I've been eating more than lettuce. Sweetie, you've been eating a lot more than lettuce. That is a huge platter of stuff that a diabetic should not have. In fact, you are on track to off yourself if this is literally what you're eating. Look at that. I mean, it looks delicious. But are you supposed to be eating all that rice with that shrimp with that bread? Hell no.
First like big meal I've had since coming back. I know I showed, my big breakfast together in the video, but I didn't eat that much. We had like a lot of leftovers. We still do. So let me just say bismillah and get this ready with some fresh lemon. I'm just gonna squeeze all over my food. I don't know if you guys like lemon on your food, but if you haven't tried that, you must. Okay.
Dot says she's losing weight because of uncontrolled diabetes. Good point, Dot. You might be right. Is that a cup holder? Yes, this is her tray she got in Thailand. She bought it. I forgot how much money it was, but it was only a couple dollars. She got it from Thailand. It's her food tray. We have a new angle because before we'd be a lot higher. Now we're almost front facing. I think just a teeny tiny bit. What we say? A teeny tiny bit down, right? You deep fry shrimps? Yeah.
Okay, yes. So I have a shrimp platter here with some brown rice, shrimp. What's the plural of shrimp? Shrimp? Eggplant, bread, fresh bread, tahina, mabuch, and some kind
Family
of salad
platter,
with
yep.
like juices, vegetable juice. Yalla, let's dig in. I missed this stuff. Oh yes, I did. There's like little French fries mixed in between all the food. It's like whatever. Mabouche. So let's get into. I love tahina. Do you guys like tahini? Shrimp.
All right, go ahead. Go
Dip
eat.
it in the tahina.
Then explain away your life and Selena coming on and everything else.
Mm.
This is in addition to groceries, yeah, or whatever else she's not showing on camera.
You know how some mukbangers do that? Mm-hmm. When they take a bite of something good. I have a piece of French fry with rice.
She's back to what was working years ago. She's always back to this. Whenever something she feels isn't going right, she goes back to what was working for her and gave her hundreds of thousands of views, which would be a mukbang. So if you've noticed, when a scandal or something happens, she might be away for a day or two, or it's an automatic, I gotta do a mukbang again. I gotta eat in front of the camera because this is what used to make me hundreds of thousands of views, but it's not working anymore. Not as it used to.
I love this bread, but it has wheat germ on it, so it gets messy.
She can never reinvent herself. It's always the same. You miss Crackhead Olympics?
So I'm feeling
It's more like Toilet Olympics these days, Nikki D.
after effects of that journey. back here. I'm in a lot of pain.
Has her views gone down? Her views actually have been healthy, Jess. She's getting like almost 15K in a video because people are still interested and a lot of people are talking about it. Even Pizza's comic book person is talking about it. I'm also seeing new people coming in and making videos on Foodie Beauty. Every season there's a few new people that come in and some people leave and go. So the views are still there. There's still a lot of interest, but that's just gonna die down really soon if we don't see Sella and she keeps doing what she's doing right now. Because me personally, I don't see what the point of this is. Just put the man on camera. He did what he did. Get the views. Get some attention on yourself because the attention is still gonna be there. People are still gonna be making videos.
I have back pain that is so bad.
Exactly. Hi. You're right. By the third mukbang, her
And I
views will
learned
drop.
something today that if you're on long haul flight, especially if you're going to try to sleep, you have to recline. Like, I didn't recline the whole time because I'm afraid of being like, just being inconsiderate. It's a stupid thing because they make the chairs that way. And, good shrimp.
For sure, Hurl. She needs drama.
You can just lift it up when it's time.
Literal drama is literally around her. If I was her and I placed myself in her situation, there would be so much drama to be had. Like she could do so much. She could come on. I'm sure people have contacted Salah's dad. Then she could easily come on and be like, well, yeah, stop contacting Salah's dad. I could I'm guaranteed you somebody did contact that. It's not easy. People have done it before. People are probably still doing it. Yeah, her channel is nothing without drama.
Time for meal service, you know? Fried eggplant, I love it. I've eaten from this place many times in mukbang.
Which place is that many times?
But I'm regretting it because, man, my back, my lower back,
True random.
and then sciatica, which is on my right side, goes down my leg. Hurts so bad. Anyway, and I'm feeling.
So all factors that are attributable to weight, like your back is hurting you, Foodie, because you have a lot of strain on your musculoskeletal system, right? So if musculoskeletal system has a lot of strain on it because of her weight, her breathing issues because of her weight, sleep problem that she has, where she has to use her CPAP because of her weight, diabetes, mostly because of her weight.
I'm jet lagged, like
What
actually
else?
jet lag. I cannot sleep for more than 2.5 to 3 hours at a time. It's horrible.
She does. She carries the weight of an adolescent on her stomach. Well, what's her normal weight at her height? At 5'1", maybe you're like 105, 110 would be considered healthy. And she is more than triple that, right? So she's literally carrying around three people on her frame. So we got 1 at 105 to 110, then 2, then 3, because she is at least like 330, right? A lot of people are saying no, she's more like 360. Other people are like 380. Some people are like 400. We can even say 3.5 people.
So I'm just feeling it a lot more. And yeah, I'm just anyway, it's so good.
You think she's 400? Might as well be. Hey, Lady D, what's up? She's the weight of a grizzly bear. I think one bourbon, one scotch, you might be right. Isn't like what's the normal weight of a grizzly bear? I think grizzly bears are smaller than the black bears, right? The weight of a female adult grizzly bear is 130 to 200. So let's times that by 2.2 to get pounds. You are right. She's literally more weight than an actual grizzly bear. Holy crap. Yeah, she's literally the weight of a grizzly bear. If we put the grizzly bear at 130 kilograms, Foodie Beauty weighs more than that. Can you imagine a 5'1" grizzly bear? 5'1" brown grizzly bear? Get it? Brown grizzly bear?
I'm also gonna be getting a maid.
The only thing she's grizzly is after she eats a glizzy. She's the glizzy grizzly bear. Lola, why are you looking at me like that?
It's very
Glizzy
common
grizzly bear,
for people to
Lola.
have maids here. Because I think
Why did she have to say not a living maid?
I'm just
Why
gonna,
you think your husband's gonna shit on your maid? Is that why you had to say not a living maid? Not a living maid. You mean yes? I don't think your maid wants to be browned up. Okay, I don't think your maid wants to come in and get a Cleveland steamer on the chest.
I think I'm just gonna swallow pride and do it. And hey, I give someone a job.
Because she's so
It's
busy.
actually so common that most buildings have like cleaners that come in and do the apartments, and you pay them individually. Like each apartment pays them.
Hey, Eggy, what's up? No worries, Eggy. We'll be back on schedule soon.
So
Is that similar to a Stanley steamer? I have no idea what the hell a Stanley steamer is. You gotta make me look up, and like now Google is gonna like side eye me because I'm looking up what a Stanley steamer is. Listen, get a maid, and the maid can do. Foodie Beauty will never get a maid unless she knows what the maid will look like beforehand. Because Foodie Beauty is literally on patrol and alert at this very moment, where there's no way in hell she's gonna get any slightly attractive female to be on or even close to her premises. There is no way, especially after what has happened. Foodie would not be having that.
especially right now, mostly because of my back and my health, like I'll just have more time to do other things instead of worrying about like, you know, I think I mostly just want help with like the things that hurt my back the most are like vacuuming, sweeping, washing floors,
You mean
with
everything?
bathrooms. I won't have to do that.
Yikes. What does her bathroom even look like?
So I think for me, that's a good idea.
Salah is open to it all. He probably is open to it all, random. So pretty much anything that requires any type of work, bending down, sitting, whatever she does not want to do. Can you imagine what the place looks like? Is Sella even cleaning the place? I kind of wonder because we only, hey Tiger Paul, what's up? We only see certain angles and whatnot. So it makes me think, how is this place being cleaned? Is he actually cleaning the place? Or how is his mannerisms? Because we've seen what he thinks about Western ladies, and he ain't really that good. So I wonder what he thinks about cleaning. I would really like to know stuff like that. Like if it was really open and honest to us, he cleans it with his tongue. You think Salah like blue waffles like in the shower? You think he's like stomping that brown down the drain? Why am I even thinking about that? I gotta eat after this. He was a waffle stumper for sure. Sup, Satan, what's going on? I could just I picture Salah in the shower waffle stomping. He's definitely a waffle stomper, isn't he?
So, the setup is weird. I know. I never have a good setup.
You did, Tiger Paw.
Sorry about that, guys. Anyway.
Wig, you're hilarious.
I'll just take care of like
Ew, Earl.
organizing things, the laundry.
Some people actually do that. They'll eat people's. I don't even want to say the word. Well, people do that stuff. No, that's just wrong.
That I don't mind doing. Maybe cooking. So it's not going to be a live-in maid.
Of course it won't. It'll never be a living maid. Ever. Because she gets jealous at anybody. It's not even, well, it is the looks thing, but it goes so much deeper with her. It's like the looks, or if she feels you have a better knowledge base than she is, she'll get jealous, and once you're gone, she'll DD anybody that gets into that place. Remember what she used to do with DD and her sanitary stuff at Nads's place? Was childish behavior, completely
They
childish.
just come like whenever you want them to.
Imagine having to vacuum around her. I do think there's food drop-ins constantly by the couch here and whatnot. Look, she's dropping food right below her plate right there. She's still very clumsy. Chuck Berry likes cat. He called it. Are you serious, Cherry? Chuck Berry of all people. Come on. If you don't know who Chuck Berry is, Chuck Berry is it the American singer and guitarist Chuck Berry? What was the move he used to do? Was it called the duck? Where he used to the duck walk he used to do. Are you saying Chuck Berry like the scat? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah, whatever happened to the Uni CD? It was called Uni Mate, right? It was a variation of Yerba Mate. Yeah, she isn't being really pushing the Uni CD supplements anymore. You read it online, really? Okay, I'll look it up. I feel I've heard that rumor. I had no idea Chuck Berry was into that if he is, so I'm gonna have to look that up.
So yeah, that's my news. Don't really have much else to say. I'm just really exhausted, feeling the effects, like I said, of this whole trip. It was.
What else are you gonna tell me, Cherry? Hopefully you don't tell me Thelonious Sphere Monk likes to shit on people's chest next.
hard. I don't want to travel anymore alone either.
Wow, really,
So
Our World? First thing I knew about this. Damn, I had such a positive outlook on Chuck Berry. Now you're telling me all this?
I think that is better to travel non-solo for me. I was thinking of Thailand and reminiscing. We were reminiscing about our trip.
I'm sure Salah was really reminiscing about the trip, probably rubbing one out with all those ladies, or should I say, Cathoys he was seeing. What's a Chuck Berry song? There, go Johnny, go Johnny, go, or Johnny be good. That song, very memorable. Who knows about monks?
I would go back there. Not for that long, probably.
You know what? Salah is definitely gonna go back there. What was that place where he went for that super long walk and then he spotted it? I'm gonna have to look that up. It was across from that really nice hotel. So I remember the area that he was. It's Does anybody remember? It was that really nice hotel. Then he stopped and then he looked at the place and then the camera kept on. He like just totally gave himself away. He kept on just looking at the place and looking at the place and looking at the place. And I'm like, um, what's going on? Who remembers
Maybe for a couple of weeks or something.
in the porta potty
Mm.
Skid Row? You guys are funny. Keep the jokes up.
Mm. The vegetable juice is so good. They give you so much shrimp. It's so cheap too. When I was in line,
Oh yes, but there was another one, our goodie, the Russian girl stuff. Yeah, remember like Hot Russian Girls? It was called, or was it called like Candy something? But I remember the Russian girl thing. I'm gonna have to go back and look.
for the check-in counter, it was boring just waiting there, and I could hear, the clerk saying, "What's your final destination?" Like the movie.
Do you think Targapas says, I wonder if her family is kind of resigned to never seeing her again in case she keels over? I think those thoughts have run through a lot of people's head in her family. Yes, thank you, Nine Lives. Those Russian dancing girls. Yes. And there was another one. He went for a super long walk, and I don't know why I'm good at this, but then I was like, wait a second. I was telling people he's in this area now. He's probably going to make this left and this right. And I was right about it because he says he didn't know where he was going, but that was obviously a lie because there is no way you're going to take a combination of lefts and rights and then your combination is right to get to the right place, but you're randomly choosing lefts and rights. What's the probability of that? That's like 2 to the 9, right? If it's 9 choices. Yeah, I think yeah, that is right. It's 2 to the 9. So there's a 1 in 512 chance of you taking 9 lefts and rights and for you to be right. But that's 1 in 512. That's incredibly
And
low.
I realized why. Like it just clued in. I can't believe it just clued in. Um, I'm gonna make my own tahini sauce. I'm gonna be cooking, don't worry, but I need like a few days to cry about my body being in pain so I can I just need to like feel better and then um. Anyway, most people, because there's a connecting flight, like the plane from Montreal went to from Montreal to Doha. So Doha, there's going to be connecting flights. So most of the people from Montreal that were on the plane were going to different countries.
No shit. No shit. Haven't we been through this? Doha is the hub in Qatar. Yes, we understand this. Then people go elsewhere. Like people go all over the place from Doha. Well, she's gonna
And they were
explain
just
it.
going to Doha to connect, right? So, um, for example, one guy was going to like Chennai, there's Karachi, just different parts of the world.
So Chennai, India, Karachi, Pakistan.
It was interesting. Maybe a lot of people going home after the holidays.
Mrs. Obvious says, yes, it's the 3rd of January, Foodie Beauty. Yes, a lot of people are going home after the holidays.
Which I was like, I wonder how busy it's going to be. It wasn't horrible. I don't think I've had a horrible experience like with the airport. That was just too busy.
Is she eating fries and rice? Yeah, that seems kind of like it, doesn't it? Asha was eating shrimp. That's a lot of rice, and it's literally a platter. She's eating bread. She's eating all the things she shouldn't be eating.
Have any of you been through that? I heard the Heathrow airport is bad, but I don't know. I've never been. Enough bread for me. Put that aside. But when I got to the Kuwait airport, how it goes is you have to go, if you're arriving, you have to go to a special, like, let's say, how do I explain it? There's like different areas of the, I don't even know what it is. You go down the stairs and you have to pass through these kind of officers, and they like take your information and you fingerprint. Not like police officers, but like it's almost like customs, and but there's like for different ones. There's one
Yeah, there will be. It still be customs. Did she get a nose job? No. Does her nose really look that different?
for like, anyway, that day that I came back, there was a line up the stairs. Like it was busy, busy, busy. There was like a huge line wrapping around and going up and down and all around. And I was like, oh my gosh. I walked all the way to the back of the line. And then thank goodness somebody came up to me, one of the workers, and was like, ma'am, you don't need to be in this line. It's for people who need like a certain paper, certain visa. I'm like, oh. So I got to go right through.
Exactly, Lady D.
That made me happy. So I was so tired and stressed out. And then I had to get my luggage. And I don't know why, but I never forget what my luggage looks like. Like the intricate details. It's like black suitcases.
Okay.
Yeah. So how many people have black suitcases? You know what I mean?
A lot. Kind of like how a lot of people still have like black, white, and silver / gray cars.
And I need to put name tags on my luggage. I got some for Christmas too, like as a gift. I'm not prepared.
Now Life says she's not taking her health seriously. It's like she's tempting fate on purpose. She thinks nothing can happen to her. I guess so. I don't really want to bring up Jen, but remember, was it Life of Jen or Life by Jen? I can't remember, but unfortunately she did pass away. And when was it? August or September 2022? And that should be an eye opener because yeah, her and Jen did go back and forth, especially over the Chaffles situation and a few times before that, but still you should know and understand that hey, your life is literally at risk over you were eating a food.
That's one of the things I find the hardest about traveling is being prepared, because if you're somebody like me who's not usually lacking organization skills and things like that,
Thank you, Lady D. A life by Jen. Thank you so much. Yeah, maybe she doesn't
Anyway,
care.
thanks for watching and having this meal with me. Just thought I would catch you up on how I'm feeling. Of course, a lot of complaints about how I'm feeling because I'm feeling pretty poorly. But
Jean made a video about her. When did Jean make a video? Now I am lost. Gene used to have his own channel, right? Wasn't it called like Gene and Juice? You guys get it? Gene and Juice. He was a drinker. He was actually an alcoholic, but wasn't he trying to get that under control? But I heard that he didn't get it under control. And that's why he was still with Jen because pretty much he was mooching. She had the place. He needed a place to stay. So, which channel does he still have? Has he actually been around, J. Herod?
that was a crazy journey. Good night. See you guys.
Poetic Justice, thanks for coming. Yeah, I'm still here, but we're gonna wrap this all up. Yeah, he pretty much was just there for a place. I mean, the guy is the guy. I don't know exactly what, type of dynamics the relationship was, but, Jen had the place and Gene was there. And he made pretty decent videos. Well, you would think he kind of just keep making videos, not like he was doing anything else except for drinking. All right, yeah, riveting, right, Tagapa? I don't think so. I think we're gonna have some more boring mukbangs. Like I said, it's her go-to is the mukbangs as usual. Beaker, have a great night. It was a music video, yeah, and he used to do that as well. He likes doing music videos for some reason. He's actually not bad at them. He really isn't. Once again, she devoured a ton of food. She did. Jean took care of her. I wonder in how much capacity did he take care of her? Because I don't know, and I don't want to, like assume anything. But yeah, life. Jen could have done a lot better in terms of like getting her life in order. So it's very sad, extremely sad what happened. But hey, may she rest in peace. All I gotta say is I'll be back most likely tomorrow. And take care of yourselves, people. Smash that like button. I'm out of here. Have a great one, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.